Hi everyone, it's Agnes and I've got a bedtime success story for you. This is from Sam, and Sam is from New South Wales. Sam, I'm assuming you mean Australia, just let me know. So it goes like this. I stumbled upon you, Agnes Vivarelli, on the 30th of March. And oh my God, self-love, believe in it. It is wonderful to be able to bathe in your own self-love. I did self-love meditations, self-love with affirmations, and it hit the spot. My bit of my backstory is, I felt my husband and I had grown apart, didn't feel the love, felt like we lost everything. I wasn't happy and thought I didn't love my husband. We fought constantly about money, life, food, anything and everything. And basically, sometimes I thought about him leaving. And then on the 12th of Feb, 2020, my husband decided he wanted a divorce. No talking, no discussing about it, and he just wanted a divorce and he left. I was truly devastated, especially after 13 years together and almost married 10 years. We also have an 8-year-old, almost 9-year-old and 5-year-old, so it was hard. I knew I had created this, and as soon as it happened with all my thoughts, and I am not new to law of attraction, I realized I did love him, but I had lost him and felt really worthless and truly awful. I decided after a few days of being in a heap that I was going to get him back, and I started with putting law of attraction into place, but in a good way this time. My husband moved in with his best mate who has had it in for me for years. He calls me toxic, a witch, a beast, and he does everything possible to encourage my husband to leave me and to divorce me. I guess he was like the third person in a way, but not sexually. In amongst all of this, there was also a female that I had randomly created in my head with all my crazy thoughts, who was showing interest in my husband and apparently has deep feelings for him. To make things worse, COVID-19 came in with restrictions. I live in New South Wales, Australia. Okay, so you are in Australia. But I kept up with my affirmations and meditations. I then stumbled across Agnes on March 30th, and hallelujah! Everything made sense, and I understood how important self-love is. I realized how badly I felt about myself. I thought I was fat, unkind, unfriendly, a bad mum, and just unlovable. Within a few days of improving my thoughts and self-love meditations, I started noticing a few differences within myself and with other people. I would get random smiles while going on walks, and I even got told from a couple of strangers that I sound like a wonderful mum. I was shopping for my nearly 9-year-old birthday. Okay, let me start that again. You can tell it's nighttime and I need to go to bed soon. I was shopping for my nearly 9-year-old's birthday present and trying to work out how I could make it special in isolation. This lady and I started talking, and when she said that, it made my day. I started telling myself daily, I love myself, I am good enough, I am love, I am special, I am loved, I am wanted, I am confident, and best of all, I started to believe it. I realized that after having children, I lost who I was and became someone I didn't like. I also did your free courses that were available on YouTube. I will put those down below. For those of you that haven't seen them, there are 3 for relationships, and one of those is for long distance. Okay, I listened to success stories to pull myself from negativity, and I also learned about the rubbing out technique and focused on the Ho'oponopono meditations. All of a sudden, my separation wasn't my focal point, and nor was my husband. I now meditated twice a day. I did my affirmations, assumptions constantly, and I am also teaching our boys how to do this as well. I show my gratitude for everything. My husband left on the 12th of February, and I started my self-love on the 30th of March. By the 8th of April, my husband came to see our boys for Easter, and it just all fell into place. He has seen his best mate's true colors and has chosen to be with me and our boys. Finally, I am first best to my husband. The female, although constantly messaging is not a problem, and I'm doing the rubbing out technique and concentrating on my affirmations. My husband has reassured me there is no feelings for her except for me and only me. Thank you so much, and yes, my marriage is strong and healthy again, and my question now is, how do I maintain my healthy marriage and not get distracted by life and head down the dark path again? Well, I'm going to answer that in a second. I'm still doing my affirmations, assumptions, and meditations. Rinse, repeat, Sam. Even when you get back into a relationship, with a specific person like me and like many in the success stories, you keep the routine going. You don't probably do as much because obviously you're in a relationship and you might have a little bit less time, but still make the self-love the priority, because that is the gift you give yourself, and then that is the gift you give in relationship. So my fellow Aussie from New South Wales, I too am in New South Wales at the moment, in the Blue Mountains, and wonder where you are. Let me know. I like knowing. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I will put the stuff that Sam talked about in terms of rubbing out technique, the Ho'oponopono. I'll put the self-love meditations playlist. I'll put the courses, everything that she talked about in here. It will go down below for you so you can use it as well and get yourself into a good state. All right. Lots of love, everyone, and I will see you as always, you know where, and you know when.